But you look over at the bed and you discover this.
Face down, up.
Face down, up. That would a girl talk, clock that shit. Sex is not a gift. Yet, here we are. Hey, yesterday was Valentine's Day, y'all. Did y'all get your dick sucked? Woo! I didn't. But I got some action though. Anyways, let's get straight into it.
Being a gift, a birthday gift, is crazy.
Face down.
Yeah. Someone do that play though. Which is, I think, is a bit of effort. Is a bit mad to do the hey. My present is this right here.
A man wants to ask a woman to be his girlfriend or his Valentine or whatever it may be, and he does it by decorating a bed. And then you post it. You post it as a before and after.
So this ain't good enough. Look at all this.
Yeah, you see, I do. Okay, I've done it before. I've done a nice little gesture for the event. You know what I'm trying to say, but I didn't think it's appropriate. I don't think it's enough for a proposal. I think you gotta do a lot more than that. This is a little effort. I think this is a little effort, man. There's so much shit you could do, man. Like, man, you can rent a fucking helicopter, man. Show the views of the city. I mean, proposing shit that way, like, bro. It's get creative. Niggas just really just stay in like a uncreative mode or something, man.
Okay, but I'm grown as like this is childish.
Decorated
Yeah,
beds
this is
have
for girls. This is for the young girls, man. This is for your young girls, the 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, maybe. I don't know, but it's a nice gesture. But Valentine's Day, it's nice. It's nice, like gifts and stuff. You know what I mean? That, you know, it can be expensive as well. You know what I mean?
come the go-to romantic gesture. The trail of rose petals on the floor, the heart balloons all over the room, those hand towels shaped into swans, and on the surface, above the sheets, it's charming and
Okay. I think if it was like a cool little boyfriend girlfriend thing, I can hear it. I can hear that out as well. Especially if it's a nice hotel like this. I think this is acceptable if you're just, you know, someone you're dating and they like do this for you. Yeah, but if it's like said yes proposal, it's just different because you're getting married. I think there's different levels to this. Man.
look at that man go, putting in effort for his woman. Until you step back and see the entire gesture is built around what happens under those sheets. That's when things start feeling a little off. So, in honor of Valentine's Day and honestly the monumental factor into the
I know y'all was single as fuck Valentine's Day, man. I gotta do is go outside, get some girls, man. Go outside. Just go outside. Man, I had a good Valentine's Day, man. Shit, man.
decorated bed epidemic, we need to go back and look at used to mean, which was something a lot more naturally romantic.
It appears the modern customs related to Valentine's Day go back to Britain in the Middle Ages, when
All right.
people viewed February
England.
14th, which is halfway through the second month of the year, as the day that birds started finding their mates for the upcoming spring.
That's really nice, you know. That's really nice when birds just start to get together at that period of time. I'm telling my mom that is so cute. Wow.
Natural connection around this time of year between the birds and finding your partner is what shaped how people viewed love back then.
In the late 14th century, English poet Geoffrey Chaucer published Parliament of Fowls, a poem declaring Valentine's Day as the time where birds choose their mates. The poem seemingly sparked a tradition for lovers to send romantic letters to each other during bird mating.
And that's where I guess the whole Cupid thing with the bird and wings come from, because that's where the birds start to mate in that time. Man, oh, it's so wonderful, so pretty, so so glorious. Oh,
season. These messages, called Valentines, grew in popularity and were mass-produced by the late 1700s.
But today, love and romance looks a little bit different, and the gestures we associate with
I'm
it
sorry.
has made a lot.
I'm sorry. Hey, it depends the kind of girl you are. It depends the situation, but this is funny,
of
man.
people lose the plot. In today's video, we're comparing yesterday's romance to what I like to call the mattress makeover craze we're seeing today.
Mattress.
When we look at the history of Valentine's Day and the romance of it all, gifts were still being given. They just meant something because they were tied to potential commitment.
So the act of giving gifts to our romantic partner.
You see, I think we're gonna start predicting what she's gonna say, but I'm starting to feel like, you know, back in the day, the romance, the movies were much more sentimental, more meaningful, more heartfelt, more, baby, I love you. I'll go through anything with you, you know. Last night I watched that Wuthering Heights film because I'm a film guy. Feel me? Film guy. Might drop my letterbox down the church, you know what I'm trying to say. Follow me in that shit, but hey, that film it's pretty good. Pretty good. And Margot Robbie, shout out to you, man. Did your performance pretty well, but see, things we weren't happy with. Cinematography, wow. Steph, I'm going to waffle right now. As guys, you know, I go on a little tangents, man. But yeah, man, love back in that day, I feel like it used to be more meaningful, man. I think now it's more like more the money, more the material, yeah, more materialistic things. You know what I mean? Nothing really thoughtfulness. Do you know what I mean?
On Valentine's Day is connected to historical rituals of courtship gift giving. So although my video today is about European historical customs, gift giving in courtship and marriage rituals, as well as love tokens, are universal and have taken place in many cultures around the world throughout history.
So while courting, people were a lot more modest back then when it came to anything involving the bedroom. The focus went into wooing.
There's a lot more class. You know, they're moving a bit more, you know what I mean? Madame, hello. You look absolutely fascinating today. Wow, look at your beautiful gown. Wow. Hey.
Before anything intimate came into play.
Dating in the Victorian era meant navigating a maze of modesty and prudence. Making love didn't mean the same thing to the Victorians as it does to us. This isn't the 80s euphemism for having sex. Victorians would understand it to refer to a chaste courtship or process of wooing.
We could look at it like this, okay? Everybody knows the phrase, the birds and the bees, right? Well, the birds represented that first step, choosing your partner. And the bees, well, the bees represented the productivity that came after that. Put the pieces together as you will. But notice within all the history of these romantic Valentine gestures, the bees aren't mentioned yet, which definitely makes sense for society at the time, especially during the Regency era. Dating and courting was strict. People had chaperones, compliments had to be very restrictive, and even holding hands could ruin your reputation.
Hey, she Kevin grab her hand and be like, "Oh, baby, come here, man." Yeah, you gotta give him space. You really gotta give him a little bit of social distances. You know, in COVID time, a little bit of distance, and be like, "Alright." You gotta kind of almost like shoot from afar, but like, "Oh, hey, madam, hi," like that. Listen, that's so interesting how, you know, we come this far, man. It would have been interesting to be around that time and be dating. Imagine dating around that time. It must be you gotta like control. I think a lot of guys, you get a lot of urge controlment too. I get thing with girls too. You gotta control the urges, because I'm sure there's been some situations where both of them they're roasting, like, yeah, ready to go. They're ready to get going, and they can't, because obviously their society's culture looks down upon, you feel me? So it's interesting.
Chaperone was often taken by a female relative, typically a mother, but a friend or governess could also be acceptable. Compliments were strictly off limits, and no
Wow.
kind of physical contact could pass between a couple either, with actions such as holding hands being unthinkably forward.
People had to guard their boundary.
Bro, like, imagine that. Holding the hand is like strictly forbidden. Imagine do that, like a grab a hand, everyone be like, oh, what's he doing? Lock him up. Like, just out of just the love of this person you have for them. You know what I mean? Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Instead of being intentional and cautious is exactly what shaped romance in the past. Romantic gestures had to be thoughtful and have the right intentions. And you'll notice something very important we need to point out. Women were
That's so interesting, yeah. Damn. That's why they say love was really genuine back in the day, because like I think every little thing, every little like comment, there's certain meaning behind it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Almost you gotta like plan your lyrics before you even meet the girl. You almost gotta write down what you're gonna say and think, oh, is that right to say? Okay, cool, I'm gonna take out that word. This is more flirtatious, that word, you feel me? Yeah, this is
the choice to decide the outcome of said romantic intention.
I know it's a little late to
That's
ask
the
you,
way. A date proposal should be specific, not one of those you busy Saturday things. That's a part of date etiquette, and a girl likes it. A girl likes a fair chance to decide whether she wants the date or not.
When a boy courted a girl, when he wanted to take that next step, his role was just to ask, that's all. And her role was to choose what came next. There wasn't a gesture that boxed her into a certain response. Keep that in mind for later. There wasn't this automatic assumption that a sweet moment had to lead somewhere else. But as the dating culture evolved, so did all the romance and intimacy that was included in it. Dating, let's just say, got confusing, unpredictable, and what a lot of people would call toxic.
Dating isn't even fun anymore because so many men are concerned with what they are going to get in exchange for a plate of food. They can't even hold a decent conversation with you because they're more focused on if there's going to be dessert after.
You see, yeah, the mindset ain't there, man. People, and say a man is hungry, man. They just can't control the urge. They just see like, shit, okay, cool, I take you on this Leng restaurant. You're a Leng girl, shit, you're attractive, I'm attracted to you. Okay, cool, if I buy your food, I buy the meal you want. Let's say I get you a nice 3-course meal. Cool, back at the hotel, we're gonna get down. You know what I mean? It's no, the in-between ain't there. The in-between, what I'm trying to say is, you know, where's the flirtation, where's the charm, where's the, you know, making her, almost like to convince her, convince her, whatever, you know, to be actually a cool person, that it's worth spending time together, and you know what I mean? Once you pass that place where, you know, you get along, you're cool, she likes your vibe, then maybe you can try a bit more riskier words, more flirtatious words, and see what she's feeling that. When she's feeling that, and then she start escalating. You know what I'm trying to say? Bro just goes from like food, hotel, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, there's no in between here. We need to woo. We need to romance.
Dessert, and that's why you see so many men suggesting these low quality, low effort, disrespectful, slap in the face dates. Oh, if I spend $100 on food, if I spend $200 on food, you owe me.
The dating market is so trash right now, bro. Fellas, I'm sure you could agree with me. All of these suck. Like, all of them, you feel me? And even if you got a, she suck too. She just don't suck as bad as the other.
Bro. He has a lot of hurt in his heart. Golly. Hurt in his heart. Man said all of them, even the girl you got right now, even she shit, bro. What? Hey. Listen. In this, I think we're bad at each other at this point. Like all of us, we've just become our worst enemies. It's so crazy to see, because I think it's gonna be a point where like it's gonna be a lot of single people at a certain point that just don't want to deal with anybody of the opposite gender. Just happy single life, cool, or travel their life, this and that, and that's fine, do your thing. But like, it could be a group that's also maybe regretting it. We gotta acknowledge that there's gonna be a group of people that have like maybe regretted and not really taking advantage of settle down with somebody. Feel me? So life is a game of choices, man. You know, it's a life of choices,
okay,
man.
Every party has their fault when it comes to dating. You'll have women saying men give too little, the bar is in hell.
Women are starting to see what men have to offer besides sex and money, and it's not much.
You'll have men saying women expect too much and they don't appreciate effort at all.
If I ever do something for my girl and she fixes her lips to say, as you should, or that's the bare minimum.
Do you know how much that rattles me? That phrase right there does something to my brain. Don't know why that does something to my brain, but as you should. Just say thank you. Just be appreciative. We come with attitude, bro. Nah. If I hear that shit come out of my mouth, bro, get the hell out, bruh.
I'm leaving.
Get out.
There's always two sides, but the constant back and forth of what's bare minimum, what's enough, what does effort or romance even look like anymore? That's completely reshaped what the standard even looks like. And before anyone realized, people were lowering their standards just to make dating possible in this modern world.
I feel like when it comes to dating, I've been very chill and calm when it comes to my old like set of standards that I held for myself. I have high standards, and I do. But I feel like with dating, like I've kind of like realized to calm down a little bit in certain areas where I've been so high and mighty and tight with like certain things that you need to have.
I hate to say this, but I think that women have to lower their standards. The amount of chronically single girlfriends that I know, either
listen, man. If I look at things in my life, you gotta look at it like this, yeah. What kind of life do you want to live? Like almost like imagine it, almost like picture it and move in that way. Moving in a way in a way as such, like of that what that person will do. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, think of a really successful person, you know what I mean? How would they be maneuvering day to day? What routines would they be doing? I'm trying to say, what kind of affirmations, what kind of things would they be saying about themselves every day? I'm trying to say. And then yeah, cool, move that way, you know what I mean, throughout your life. That's how I do it, my life. And then cool, now you want to date, now you want another person to your world, to your universe. This is what I'm trying to say. This is how I see life, you know what I'm trying to say. Everyone has their own world, their own universe. That makes sense, man. You know what I'm trying to say? So cool, someone wants to come into your universe, cool. You start looking at yourself. You try basically think to yourself, how would I want my partner to come into my life? You know what I'm trying to say? How does that look? You know what I'm trying to say, how does that look? This is realistically, how would I want to communicate? This communication method work, bro. I feel like I gotta go on some kind of seminar to break this all down, man. But in my brain, the thing is just so simple for me. I've been through it. I've been through heartbreak, I suppose. And listen, dating is
that are like wanting to settle
easy,
down
man.
with a family, but can't, is an epidemic at this point.
So, what were the results of this, you ask? Well, people started relying on the big, dramatic gestures that looked romantic on the surface, yes, but they didn't really have as much romantic depth.
Face down, up.
And the fact that he's posting all this to show certain socials to show his friends like, oh yeah, look at me, look at me doing this for my bae B, I love you, this and that, bro. The best method for me, how I maneuver, it's just like, just keep all this indoors, like, you know, just build that intimacy, that closeness with you and our partner in that moment of, you know, of that day, that special date of Valentine's Day, whatever, you know what I mean, trying to say. Tell her how you feel about her, man. Write a nice card, do some meaningful shit, do something for her that she's always wanted to do. You know what I'm trying to say, because obviously you've been listening to her talk, you know, listen to her likes and dislikes, you know what I mean.
He filmed the bed saying face down, ass up. You recording it and it's on my birthday and you posting it and it's no gifts or nothing. Like, the bar is in hell.
I can't lie. Being a gift, a birthday gift, is crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, imagine, that's so tough. If your guy says that to you, that's actually so unfortunate. If your guy says that to you and he's actually dead ass and he's your boyfriend, you actually gotta leave that guy. That's actually insane. He doesn't actually care about you. You're just an object. You're just a hole. You're just a hole to them. You know, just a hole. Like, damn.
I do not support
Disrespect.
that. I don't support that any more than I support you being a gift. You telling me the same piece of I had last night is my present today on my day? Oh,
yeah.
This is
crazy.
also around the era of the vacations and spend the night adventures and flued out festivities.
If you let that nigga fly you out, yes, you do also have to let him. Oh my God, who said that? No, like,
Bro, I don't support this lifestyle, but imagine. I can never imagine myself doing that shit, to fly somebody out. They gotta come to me personally, man. I'm not using my finances to fund someone else to come to me. Like, if you fuck me that much, find a way to come to me. Ain't no way I'm using my bread. Even if I have all the bread in the world, call me stingy, whatever, I don't care. You're coming to my crib, get your own Uber, and find a way back.
that. I said that.
Yeah, those festivities. The extravagant videos and the luxury look of it all push this idea even further, that a decorated hotel bed for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, even your birthday, was the epitome of romance.
Keep them closed.
Am I walking straight?
2, 1, open them.
You know, I feel like almost a lot of girls have actually been through this at this point. Like, I've only done this once in my life, and I don't want to do it again. I feel like when I do certain things once, I don't want to do it again. Maybe a couple of times, but I feel like it has to lose that meaningfulness. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying something new. Because I think there's always something new to try. It's always something you can always be doing. That's just what I feel, you know? So, me seeing all these, like, hotel decorations and that, bro, let's say you get a new girl and you're thinking of doing this for her for Valentine's Day, or let's say you just done it for Valentine's Day, which was yesterday. Let's say you done that, bro, I'll be honest, maybe she was excited, but hey, how do you know? Maybe she hasn't had that 3 times, 4 times in the past before. You feel me? So.
But not just the epitome of romance, but the epitome of effort. And if a woman seen this as low effort and ill-intended, then she was ungrateful.
Happy anniversary, baby. Happy anniversary.
Look at her whole energy, man.
Baby.
Look at her whole energy. Oh, she's like, I guess. Oh, she's not happy, man. She used to be. She's so bubbly. Like, I guess. It's cool. Oh, it's cool. Someone's getting no Gucci later.
It's cool.
Ah.
What do you mean it's cool? Girl, you don't see you all over the place? It's nice as hell.
Okay, but I'm a grown woman. Like, you do this for 15-year-olds. Like, you should have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, listen, man. He got also know who you're dealing with, especially when someone even a little bit older like her. She's a grown woman, man. This has probably happened to at least like 3-4 times already. Her, she's like this again. Yeah, I'm not. So I guess what they do say, like some of y'all be just lazy. There's no creativity. It's crazy.
That Lord did something or.
So this ain't good enough.
It's for the young girls.
Like, this is childish.
And I swear, okay,
I agree.
I'm not trying to come off as a party pooper or a love hater.
I agree
or
with
just a
that.
hater.
It was for the young girls, man. That's the young girls, man. It's me, man. I also want to do experiences, go and do new things I've never done before, fly new places I've never flown before. Like, listen, man, if I could, I'm trying to go to Milan with somebody. I'll go Milan, Rome, Greece. Let's go. Like, I'm a traveling fiend too, man. Let's even go to a concert that, like a R&B guy. Let's say I'm going to see Leon Thomas. I'm trying to say, even though I would like to go, I ain't got tickets, man. But hey, they probably sold that and shit. But that's me. But these shits, man, balloons.
I love love.
I've done it once.
It is Valentine's Day, for heaven's sake. And I know that this can be a very meaningful and intimate, romantic gesture that a lot of people enjoy.
Since Valentine's Day is literally around the corner, I've got one very important question to ask. Is a decorated bed or hotel room really that deep? I know what you're all thinking. Someone gives you a decorated room for Valentine's Day. There's only one thing on their mind. But in my opinion, it's kind of a nice gesture, low-key. Like, not everything has to be sexual.
But
it looked like to me from that girl just went, she like a pretty younger girl. Before, so I'm saying, usually for the younger girls, he's probably gonna be okay with it. But when he date dating girls a little bit older, like 27, 28, 29, bro, this has probably happened to them multiple times. It's gonna get a little bit boring.
I will put my foot down is at the girlfriend proposals. With how wishy-washy the dating scene is, don't get me wrong, okay? Asking somebody to be your girlfriend is romantic and it's very much needed in this society. But the second you put that question on a bed, it changes everything.
The fact it's praised that decorating a bed to ask someone to be your girlfriend is insane, because think about it like this. Oh, you decorated my bed, so what do you want to happen next? And it's like, okay, cool, chill, like you do that already, but at the same time, get your mind out of the gutter. To ask someone to be your girlfriend, something that's supposed to be romantic and then immediately turning it sexual, it's kind of weird. Slow down.
I'm gonna give this to y'all straight.
This is where you gotta maneuver in a suave kind of way. He didn't make the whole conversation about that. You just move chill. You move chill. The hotel just a place you sleep. You know, close your eyes. You actually go out and do experiences. You do cool things, and then you see, and then you get a temperature and what she's feeling, what she's trying to do later. And then from there you can see what's going on. But you shouldn't be moving with the pressure to be like you have to crash tonight. You know what I mean? Make it a thing. If it doesn't happen, it's whatever, man. Just don't force anything. Just let things just flow. Let things
because
happen.
Half of me wants to blatantly say that men know exactly what they're doing when they decorate that bed. They only want one thing.
Okay, there are two sides. Yeah, a lot of guys probably just want to do that. Cool. Yeah, it's across a lot of our minds. Hey, we are physical creatures. We love flesh. However, a lot of us that just want a romance. Just want to just, I mean, take her to a nice little cocktail bar, be some nice food, some nice sushi, whatever, shit like that. I take it back to the crib and crush, or no, just hang out. Should movie or something.
They're basically cornering her to just smile and say thank you while giving him exactly what he wants. Because now,
and the pressure to be posting it on socials make it even more of another angle which I don't really like. You know what I mean? You can get photos and all that, but I think you should really keep it to yourself. Unless like you're a social media kind of person, you're content creator, you know, everything you post, you're streaming, whatever, cool. But if you're just posting it just to show everybody else, you know, you're a regular person, you don't post like that. You know what you're doing. You're gonna show everyone. Look at me. I had a girl. You know what I mean? I got in a hotel. My crush her. Do you like it, girl? Yeah. Say yes. Say yes. Say this. Say yes, please. Say yes. It's one of them moms, man.
this is feeling like more of a plan than a gift.
You have rose petals leading up to the mattress, and on the sheets you have various offerings of material. And then you post it. You post it as a before and after. What this implies—
I thought that is so weak.
Various offerings of material.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
You post it as a—
Whoa, sorry, this is weak. This is very, very weak, buddy. A hoodie, a pair of shoes. I guess this is a basket of like hair products and skin. Bro, not even any decoration, bro. This is weak, buddy.
Before and after. What this implies is a transaction.
Oh, you chop off that.
And then you post
yeah.
it. You post it as a before and after.
See, these kind of guys get watch out for. These are guys that just. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah. Okay, cool. Get what I want. Yes. All right, cool. That's it. This is the effort niggas gotta watch out for, man.
What this implies is a transaction. I am not the friend who's too woke. That is a transaction of material for sex. I offer you your favorite candy from 7-Eleven. In turn, you become my girlfriend and I have access to your body.
But then the other half, that nuanced half that y'all appreciate so much, she sees that this is the result of a generation that doesn't even know what romance looks like anymore.
Those surprise hotel decorations that we are seeing going all over social media, those aren't romantic because the person who's taking you there you don't like, or they don't really like you, or you're not really interested in them. So of course it's not going to be a romantic thing. It's a sex thing. See, the people in this society have taken the romance out of everything and now it's just all sexual.
When it comes to dating, people are tired.
Bro. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Like, you could be good with the best intentions, doing this decorating because you genuinely love this person. I mean, or you genuinely want to make this person your girlfriend, and then you do it for this girl. She turns around and says, "You trying to fuck? You think of me, my body?" And then she blows up and just she's gone, whatever, bro. And you genuinely just doing it out of kindness to your heart, cause you genuinely just like her, bro. And then cause the social media is kind of corrupt her brain, she's just thinking, oh, you just want to chop. It's tough out here, man. Dating is tough. It is, man.
People are burned out.
It's tough out here.
Seeing thoughtful
Clearly.
gestures as often makes the bare minimum feel like something.
It's crazy to me that there are women out here on this earth that are receiving things like flowers and.
So she's got a very intense face, very intense. Like it was the eyebrows and a very large forehead. But yeah.
Gifts and trips from men. Meanwhile, I can't even get a guy to flush the toilet while he's at my apartment. The bar is so low for me. Like, my expectation at this point in time, like my one standard, is respect.
So for a lot of people,
bro, it's tough for a lot of people out here, man. I'm not praise out for all y'all that struggling out here, but I don't know what to say. Oh, it's tough out here. Y'all, I hope y'all figure it out, cause I love it. A lot of it is down to impress. It's just down to impress others, you know. Just to show other people, like, oh, look at this. Literally, look what I got going on. You know.
The bedroom, or just the bed in general, became a shortcut. And I'm so torn about the situation because while I love seeing men put effort into their woman and actually do something thoughtful and generous, because y'all, there are too many stories of men not giving a damn. But then it's like, you're decorating a bed with rose petals and money and gifts and candles. Everything about it, packaged on the outside, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing, and it's the easiest way to make her smile. But in their head, they're probably thinking it's the easiest way to get them laid, and I don't know how I feel about that.
So imagine it's your birthday and your boyfriend takes you to this hotel, and before you even open the door, you hear the music in the background, and you're thinking to yourself, "Did they actually did this?" And you open the door, and sure enough, there are rose petals and candles and balloons and all of that everywhere. But you look over at the bed and you discover this.
Face down, up.
Face down, up. Straight in action. No foreplay, just let's get straight to work. Look at the view, cool, but yeah, let's get to work right now. And this is where the niggas go wrong, man. This is where we go wrong as guys, man. Because what are we doing here, man?
It's actually sparked a really interesting debate about whether or not it is or isn't romantic for a man to decorate a hotel room. With a lot of the focus, matter of fact, all of the focus is on the bed. He wants to be rewarded on that bed.
These decorated beds appear in birthdays, situationships, marriage proposals, even apologies. And y'all notice how there's a huge difference between each and every single one of those events? So why do we need to gift sex at every single one of them? Now, this decorated bed epidemic.
The reason why is like a lot of these men just move with expectation and the feeling like, I mean, you have to reward me with something back. And it's tough. It's shit. I'll be honest, it's shit. Like, I don't think we should really be moving with the expectation to get something back. It should just be something we give, we show out of love, you know, something that to show this person we actually care. Bottom line, like, you know, when you have this like idea of, okay, I've done this now, can you do this for me now? Can you slurp me now? Like, bro, chill. And this is where we go wrong, man.
To be left with an open-ended discussion because there are so many layers to it, and it necessarily doesn't have to be wrong. It's just the intention behind them that you need to watch out for. And for my besties watching, especially my younger ones, I'm gonna leave y'all with something. If somebody is gifting you a decorated bed, that does not mean you are obligated to give them something back. After all, it is a gift. And last time I checked, gifts.
That's what I'm saying. There's no trade. You have to move in a way, you know. If you want to give something to it, give it because you genuinely want to. If you want this kind of transaction thing, bro, this is where you go wrong, man. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day, because I did. I did because God did. But yeah, guys, remember to like, subscribe down below. In a bit, yeah.